just to talk shit on YouTube and then get all upset when people, on these panels or whatever, that they wouldn't say that motherfucker standing face to face. And, they're keyboard warriors. That's out of bounds for me.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, how you guys doing? How's your day?
I'm doing.
Closest friends on.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I ain't up to much. Birdo, don't take Shift not letting you up personal, bro. I'm one of her closest friends on the platform, and sometimes she don't let me up, and she kicks me down often.
Right.
Just be patient sometimes, and she'll let you up. You just can't be getting negative like that, man.
I mean,
how you guys doing? How's your day?
I'm doing all right for the most part. I just thought that the way she came at me and the way she handled me was just wasn't right. I just didn't like she's too, she because we were doing really well earlier, so I just thought that I'd come up and say hi to her and say what was up. And she didn't even let me on her actual panel. And then she just automatically just kicked me off her stream because she did that this morning too. Even after the night before, we had a nice conversation with each other. Everything was perfectly fine. Like she was going over a COVID review.
Berta, I'm one of her closest allies. So is Dino, and she does us like that. She does everybody like that. That's just how she runs her panel.
So you can't run around with your feelings on your sleeve and be a snowflake about people like that because, like I said, ain't more than once.
Everybody runs their panel different, and they do the panel shuffle different. That's just how she does her panel shuffle. Sometimes you'll be let straight up. Sometimes you'll be in the basement for a while. Sometimes you'll be let up and be dropped in the basement. It's just how she runs it.
Yeah, I've been knocked down more than once. Like I said, hell, I generally ain't there just a couple of minutes, and she's like, all right, I got to go. So, and you can either take it personal or fucking, it just is what it is. The key word is it's her panel.
But when she did that, she didn't do it to be personal with you on.
No, by no means.
That's just how she runs her panel. That's all.
I mean, well, my thinking is how you gonna? I mean, that would explain why she doesn't have as many people in her live stream as you do. I mean, how you gonna make friends? Like, how you gonna meet? Really meet someone? How you really gonna understand someone if they're automatically just kicking you off and not even giving you a chance to speak out? I had so many different topics I could have talked about. I mean, I know that we.
Now you get it though. That's exactly what it is. Some people just. They can't handle that. They can't adjust to that and just being like, this is how that person is. So they get emotional. They get in their feelings. They get to creating rumors about her and making up shit about her. And that's why you hear some of the craziest shit. Like Nav was putting in the chat. So far, she's unalived 2 people, one being a guy she was married to. She was a 911 operator, a sex operator, a porn star, what else? A journalist, a detective, all while murdering all these people. And the new one, a 911 caller that was too busy on YouTube and let somebody on the call die and got sued.
That was about COVID. They said that about COVID.
I'm just saying, these are all lies that's been made up by her about her. That's why I joked with her today. I said, damn, I be praying to God daily we trade roles. You get all the interesting characters.
But she said, but the things that she said when she did live stream, she said all those things about COVID last night. She's the one that set up all those things. I mean, it was just like she said those things about COVID. It's like that he was a 911 operator and all this other extra stuff in there.
No. She didn't. She was saying that was said on COVID. She was saying that was said in COVID's presence. That's what she was saying, Berto.
No, she wasn't saying COVID. She wasn't saying that about COVID. That's what had been passed to her.
She don't even know COVID's like that. COVID's is a complete stranger that she interacted with a couple times and shit went south. And he's been saying fucked up shit, letting people up on his panel saying fucked up shit, even to the point that when I called him out, him and his friends say lying ass rumors about me. It is what it is. At this point, they're losing the battle. She shows all the receipts. She shows all the proof. She shows to be the honest and truthful one while all they do is run their fucking mouth.
But like I said, you said you had all these topics and all this other stuff. A lot of times, like I said, I've been, hanging around for 8 months or so. And just now...
Yeah, you've been around longer than that, cowboy.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to over-exaggerate, but, I've had a channel, but as far as interacting a whole lot with Shift and stuff, it's been...
okay. Yeah, that's been about 8-9 months, yeah.
And there's times that if you're don't have prior knowledge or wasn't involved in what she's talking about, she don't want to talk about anything else. And if you
she gets tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And anybody that ain't on that subject with her, she boop, you get booted right then.
If you ever even get on. So you can't, and and the big thing is it's their panel, their channel, and and people can handle it different ways, but the deal is it's their panel, their channel. Sometimes they're just not in the mood, don't feel like explaining themselves or anything else. You can't take it all personal and get up in an uproar.
And if you do, just look at me. I'm the most mischievous one on the channel, so I get the most punishment on the channel.
I'm trying to do something there a little bit next time.
I be up to devious shit all the time.
Well, she asked me ban her stream, and she asked me blocked on StreamYard. So I mean,
that'll change over time. Just don't hold it personal. And I'm trying to teach you with each person how to navigate, because each person out here is different. With this one, don't let it bother you. Don't come at that person and just give her time. You'll be unblocked, and then come back in there the same way you did the first time. Don't let this last time count as we gonna have beef. Just let it roll off your back.
Well, one thing I learned is that I guess that once you're blocked on StreamYard, you can't unblock the person. It's like once you're blocked on StreamYard, it seems like you're
no. You can get unblocked. She's had me blocked a couple times.
Yep.
She's had me blocked a couple times.
But I can also give you this piece of advice, in factual truth. Going up on other panels, say her about it, and trying to make her justify or explain it ain't the best way to go about having interaction with her either. And the long and short of it is, if somebody don't want to interact with you, you don't have a right to force yourself on them either. That's the only way I know to say that.
Yeah, just I don't know. It just seemed like it. Yeah, but it's just that I was so much new to her channel. It's just like and the way she, I'm not used to people like doing me that way. I mean, not exactly like that. It's just like, sometimes I don't have there's not very much things there's different topics that people can't really bring. And I tried to tell her that, okay, I could be on the panel listening and you go over the topic again. And then I can now have something to contribute. But then again, she sent the article, I guess, in the comments and wanted me to go read it. I was just like, I'm not going to go get down and go read that article because it doesn't really interest. It's probably a very long article anyway. So I'm not interested to actually read the very long article, because it's like I'm interested in like animals and
Well, and her again, her panel, her conversation and stuff like that. And if what you're wanting to sit and talk about don't jive with what she does, you ain't got no call going up there and changing the topic of somebody's panel or getting upset if they don't let you do it.
Well, not just that. Check this out, Berto. There's times that she'll allow that. There's times she won't. It just depends what she's got on her mind, what's on her heart, what the topic is. And then to top it all off, it's kind of like that talk me and Hebrew had with you. There's a lot of people that have an impersonation of you, prejudgments of you from what they've seen from other panels. You have to keep moving forward with being different from most out here. And most out here, they're not forgiving of offenses. They don't move on past their emotions. They react to their emotions constantly, and they don't forgive. When you're able to forgive people out here, that shit stands out a lot.
But it's hard to forgive somebody if their actions don't change. And to think you're going to come on YouTube and be treated the way that you're used to being treated in real life is a fantasy. There's very few people that will treat you exactly the same sitting behind this keyboard as they will in real life.
In my city, all bullshit aside, I'm a very well-known, respected individual, like in both sides of the world. You know what I'm saying? In this YouTube shit, these motherfuckers treat me like I'm a nobody. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm a person that actually does care, because I care what people actually say, because when people make up lies about me and stuff like that, I'm sensitive to like react to it. It's like I just don't take crap from anyone. It's just like and I mean the way I understand that the way she's been treated and everything else, and then she wants to take it out on others all because of what she's going through, and I don't think that's right.
It's not that she's not taking it out on you. what we're trying to tell you is she's focused on a certain conversation she's having with her subscribers and her teammates and everything else, and like right now that's her main focus. She's got tunnel vision right now.
And not
Like you, Berto, when people go at you, others be trying to talk to you, and you be like, "Nah, all you see is that person in front of you that says something to you."
And Berto, also you're you're wanting people to go off of what you expect and what you want, and people just ain't that way. And you're asking her to disregard all the experiences and lessons she learned in her time on YouTube and dealing with people just because it's you. That ain't the way the world works. You got to earn shit, man. When people have been burnt down and lied to and shit like that, you don't just show up and go, hey, hold on. You don't just show up and go, hey, I'm different from everybody else. You need to treat me different and not pay attention to what your past experiences told you. Just take me at my word. Fuck all that, bub. You're going to have to buck up. Now, I'm done.
Okay. I just want to say that, yeah, I've been treated on here, just as wrong, and I've been lied to, on here as well, just as much as she has. So, I mean, I can understand. So I can understand her point of view as that, as that as well. But I think that me and her have I don't know, the exact same personality, and I think that's what kind of gives it a very disadvantage. Is because
Well, no, you're showing up asking for her to trust you, get the right look at everything else, and disregard all the experiences she's had online just because it's you. Like that's exactly what you're doing. You want her to take you and just accept you and be good and friendly and no malicious intent and all this other bullshit. She don't know you from Adam, and then you're up here upset and whining about it because you're not being treated the way you want. Well, that ain't the way the fucking world works at all. Much less here on YouTube.
It's not really that. I think you're getting things a little twisted. I mean, it's not that. It's that I've been
twisted up. I'm telling you point blank facts 100%. You're upset that she didn't let you on panel and she didn't treat you with kid gloves or explain herself, and she don't know you did shit, bro. She don't know you no explanation. She don't know you none of that. And then you sit here and go, I don't know why she won't just let me up because I'm different. But we've got the same personality and had the same experience. It's happened to me too.
And like I said, I'm one of her closest allies on this motherfucker, and the rules are the same for me as they are for you. All bullshit aside. She don't play no favoritism or no bullshit like that.
And that's the same thing you'll get here. Whether you like it or not, I'll tell you exactly the way I see it. And I may not always be right, but I ain't always fucking wrong. That's for damn sure. But you're
coming. He might not always agree with you, but shit, he's not always going to disagree with you neither.
But the way you're presenting it, you got your panties in a wad because you didn't get treated and accepted the way you wanted to, and that just.
And that's what turns a lot of people. And that's what turns a lot of people off. It's not just me either. Like that's what would turn a lot of different people off. Because think about it. She talked about how much she's been hurt, and everything else on this app. I mean, she even said that when she was in COVID and everything else, people did her wrong, and she didn't feel welcome and everything else. And now she's going around doing the same thing to other people.
Let me tell you about her introduction to YouTube. Right, there was this case, in Aliquippa, right? Real famous case. All of these true crime cases were following it. So, she's seen some inconsistencies about what she knew about this case, from something she's seen, whether it was social media, TV, or whatever, from what this creator was saying. This creator accused her of being somebody that was part of that case. That was her first experience on YouTube. I've known her for a while. I didn't know her in that very beginning when all that happened. When I came along, she already had some of her problems. I've seen her pick up many more with individuals since then, and many more false accusations be thrown against her. And it's like I've watched this person evolve from like what seemed like a quiet, shy person that was willing to be outspoken and speak, though, to just evolving in personality time and time again, adapting time and time again. I don't think she still got it figured out how she needs to handle things and how she wants to handle things to gain the flow she needs to.
But here's where we're going to end this topic. She's not here. We're not going to sit and talk about her. That's not something I generally take part in, especially without them being here. If you got another subject you'd like to discuss other than your hurt feelings towards Shift.
I didn't bring it up.
No, I brought it up, Cowboy. I was just telling you.
Well, no, but he
Birdo, not to take offense, it was nothing
Oh, that's-
personal. It was no different from how her friends,
but
Mhm.
anyway, I apologize, Berto. I didn't mean to put it on you, and it wasn't you. That was my fault. But either way, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and
Yeah, I don't think X-File 1 meant any harm by that.
No, I'm not saying it did or anything else. It just went far enough. It was a small conversation, and like I said, I'm just and he didn't say anything I hadn't heard her say on her stream or anything. I prefer to let people speak for themselves and such things.
Yeah, most definitely. You know how she chooses to give her own story because she's not her own truth.
Yes, yeah.
She says constantly.
But yeah,
I would say this much in my opinion, though. I'll be glad the day that lady feels like it's okay to put her sword and shield down, and she realizes she won the battle with these people a long time ago. Won it.
The way you really win the battle is, for one, not giving a fuck, knowing what your truth is, and not having to defend it. And that's the reason you won't hear a bunch of you don't see a whole bunch of videos. There's been a few of them, but I've always told the motherfuckers that made the video, hey man, thanks, I appreciate that. It's nice to know I live
here. Promotion, yeah.
Yeah, because I know
you got like 27,000 subscribers. You could use a few more.
Yeah, right. And whether it's 2 or 22,000, I'm me, and I'm going to be me. And there's a few things I have to not say or do sometimes, blatantly, on the monetized side of things. But other than that, I'm fucking me. And it just is what it is. I don't sugarcoat a whole lot of nothing. So.
Same, and I'll say some outlandish ass shit.
Oh, I will too. Yeah. No.
And I laugh at my own jokes all the time. Hell yeah.
Well, there's shit that falls out of my mouth and in my head is funny as fuck. And everybody else looks at me like I can't believe you said that.
Shit, I don't give a fuck as long as.
And I look at them like,
yeah, you'll probably learn that. I'm a type of person that I don't take crap from nobody. Like, they say something to me, I'm going to say something back. I'm going to defend myself. Like, it's just how it is. I'm going to speak how I feel too.
But you got to make sure it's not their personality, and make sure it's not something personal too. Because when I first met you, you was coming at me, and I told you, hey, I've had your back. I've been saying Team Birdo from the get go. You came in the community with people coming at you. I don't really like seeing that shit unless you're somebody that victimizes children or has raped a woman and victimized the person beyond, bullshit like that. I believe in, attitudes, fucked up words being said, all that shit. That shit is fucking forgivable offenses,
Mm-hmm. But it's a good thing.
People are people, and you just gotta kind of take them with a grain of salt, but take them where they're at too. And eventually, over time, their actions will show. The true self will show. And I try to refrain from judgments because some of my best friends in my entire life, all the way through my life, when I met them, I couldn't stand the motherfuckers, and most of them we fought tooth and nail, blood and guts before we ever got to be friends. No.
Well, for real, the first time Cowboy hopped on the panel that I was on, shit, Cowboy's assumption could have easily been I didn't like him because, shit, my friends were going at him. I was on the panel, I really didn't say shit to him, I did laugh about his $20 story, I still
free meal, brother.
Yeah, what I'm saying? I still joke about that with Cowboy. But shit, the thing is, I like Cowboy. He's entertaining. He's got a good personality, a good heart. He's not a bad dude.
This is so precious. You should check out this channel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop recording.
Good heart. He's not a bad dude. He says some fucked up shit, but hell, I do too.
Okay, hold on.
And I lean into shit, don't I? Shit sheds off me like ducks off, water off a duck's back, man. But when you own the truth and you put the shit out there, good, bad, or indifferent, and you don't fucking try to bullshit there, it just is what it is. And
don't let the narratives that they spin when you tell something and they embellish it, make it something else. Don't let that shit bother you.
Yeah.
Confront the shit. back them in the corner if you have to, if you catch them somewhere and they want to start that shit. But other than that, if they ain't saying shit about it, hey, be that cordial person on panel. Yeah. Don't be that person that, call them out first so somebody can be like, see how much of an asshole that is?
I go like, really, the only motherfucker I really go after is fucking old Dick Crew. On my little trick, Rick Crew.
Yeah, you do go ahead, Rick.
To me. And
they be saying, they be saying fucking Cowboys Rick's kryptonite.
Well, sure, I went after him too. Like, I had a few words with the guy myself. It's like, he not only attacked me over at Kobe's, but he also attacked me over at Hebrew. So he attacked me on two different ways, and I defended myself against him on both streams. Like, it's like, you're not going to get the better of me.
Just tell him Cowboys bitch. Call him Trixie, and he'll lose his fucking mind, bro.
Well, once you figure out he's just a character, you can get past all the bullshit.
Yeah, that's all he is talk. He wanted to be a cop and a professional wrestler so bad it wouldn't even fucking bug him.
But he ended up becoming
couldn't be either one.
Terrorist.
He couldn't be either one. Anyway, yeah, Rick's just a fake capping bitch. That's all he is. That's all he's ever been, and that's all he'll ever be. He pulled a fucking gun on a pizza delivery guy that wasn't even delivering a pizza.
Oh my gosh. No. I can't listen to any more pizzas in Jeopardy. Thank you, and sorry, and you're welcome, and yeah.